Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we are back once again with our Stellaris Galaxy Divided mod, where we have been playing as the Sith Empire. Again, just jumping back in for another update video, just to let you know what it is that I've been doing. One thing I will mention straight away is that the Galaxy is busier, would probably be the nice way of putting it, than in the older updates. So I have, as you can see, I've started with a new sector here. It's got, two little planets there, just sort of pottering around, not really doing all that much, but let's just build something here. Is there anything in particular that we need? Not especially. How are we doing for food? We're perfectly fine for food. So there, you shall build me, what do you reckon, a library? Is there much research going on this planet? Not at the minute, but there will be. 10%, yeah, let's build a library just to boost the research. Can this one increase that? Yep. And yes, let's build that there. Right, so this tile, the construction project, is actually building it, so it's got that, so let's build that. Engineering as well. Right, so anyway, we've built our first sector here. We've expanded. We still haven't seemed to got, I think there's a bit of a bug of what's happened up here where we can't seem to actually get to these people, which is a strange one. We're moving those down. What I've decided to do to increase our actual rate that we're actually managing to, get everything sorted and get everything up and running is these guys are going around and actually, surveying the whole systems, although this other science ship instead is just kind of jumping around and just surveying the potentially colonizable planets, so that way we know what options we've got and we know who to send where. So we've got a colony ship which is coming around to there at the minute. This colony ship, I think I'm going to set up a colony ship for this one, which will have to be Chiss. We seem to be getting a lot of the Chiss who are able to actually, help out the Empire and really expand it. What we've got here, biolabs, yay, biolabs, finally. Let's have a look. Orbital hydroponics farms, border range, naval capacity. What do you think? I'm going to actually, do I want to do? No. We are going to go for the orbital, no, naval capacity. We're going to increase our naval, I think, navy even further than it already is. As you can see, the fleet here, 50 strength. It's quite a nice fleet. It's got the actual destroyers as well, I believe. Yep, 12 destroyers, 26 corvettes. So it is quite a large fleet now, this one. 1.4 strength, and it's starting to look like what a Sith fleet may actually look like, although it is still very large and all sort of, well, it's a lot of smaller ships, shall we say. So, what the plan is going to be, we have managed to come into contact with, the Mandalorians and the Terrorists down here. So I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to be looking at these guys. Border friction. So we need to try and improve our sort of their opinion of us if we did want to expand into them, but we're not going to. We would like to take them down. The problem is they are equivalent. So they're equivalent in terms of technology, naval power, and naval capacity. So as our navy increases in strength, then we are going to be able to actually, really hurt them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to also test out this fleet here. It's a large fleet that we've not used before. So we're going to give it a go and see how it does go against these things. We're also going to have to go against those at some point, I think, as well. Let's actually just have a quick check. So they're 600. They're not going to be too much of a risk. But you know what? We'll keep an eye out on them anyway. And also, do need to go down as well. I'm going to upgrade a lot of these. So can these upgrade yet? We don't have the physics labs just yet, so we're going to leave that until, because we want to try and focus these on what it is that they are best at. We've got a lot of stuff going on in our place, to say the least. Biolab, do you reckon? What is it? Well, yeah, let's improve that as a biolab, because biology is not our strongest one. Really, we would like to try and you're going to do for, actually, what are you? Okay, so you're neither. So you are going to be an engineering facility. You are going to be a biolab. There we go. We're just going to boost our research massively here. So that one we can't boost just yet. That one we can't boost as well, because they are both physics, and we want to try and make sure that everything is focusing on what it is best at. You are currently, but you are constructing a library, so that'll be good. You have already upgraded, I believe. And so let's have a look. We're just having a bit of a jump around, just making sure, oh, this has not had anything built on, so build a science lab here, build a science lab here. We've got an awful lot of planets, which is causing a lot of problems in terms of, making sure that I've got everything balanced and everything is expanding as it should be. You are an engineering, so yep, let's get an engineering facility. What are you? You are a physics, so, massively zooming out there. That was totally on purpose, obviously. Right, you will, build a mining network there. We'll keep that one as it is. You need to upgrade as well. You need to upgrade. So, yep, lots going on there. Is there anything else to upgrade? No, there isn't. See, this is kind of one of the things that's been sort of slowing me down a little bit. Oh, you've got society, so upgrade you to a biolab. Brilliant. Is that basically one of the things that's kind of slowing us down a little bit is the simple fact that I'm having to sort of jump through so many of these actual places to make sure that everything is working at sort of 100% efficiency sort of thing. You are pretty much, by the looks of things, you are going to be our bread and butter in terms of minerals, which is, not something I'm complaining about, that's for sure. You, what can you upgrade to? So you could upgrade to a lot of things. I've had a bit of a look into these different options. They're not really anything that I want, to be honest. I'm quite happy as they are. So recruiting worlds, research worlds, yeah, are all brilliant, but they're not really allowing me to actually improve my planets any further than they are. So I think what I would advise anybody who does see, the mining colony, penal colony, recruiting world, build a planetary administration first, certainly for the early game, as the research facility I had one set up as that, and it basically stopped my guys from actually being able to build any sort of higher buildings, because it was like, oh, you don't have the required facility for this and things like that. So certainly colony world's not, good to turn them straight into an actual, into an actual something else. Make them an administration first, get everything built up as you want it to, and then I'd say after that is a good idea to look at, changing this. Okay, so apparently you cannot expand until we have cleared out, some forests. So you are going to be a colony world Ardala. Or Arda Ia. Yeah, I think? Yeah, let's go with Arda Ia. And how's Yavin doing? Yep, 7 months, so that's all great there. And over here we've got a lot of, colonizable planets that we need to look at expanding into, probably in the near future. These were probably because we've got, we can have 10 planets or 10 controlled systems ourselves. I think I'm going to have the sectors as well be a little bit bigger in this one than I normally do. So in the last one, I was trying to keep them really, really tight and densely packed. But I think I'm going to look at changing that a little bit. Okay, and colony ship there. So let's see, where is this colony ship going to? That colony ship's going to there. So this colony ship is going to go through to here and colonize this one. Yes. Right. Oh, this one is going to be a real breadbasket, isn't it? Brilliant. I'm happy with that. Cola EA. That's great. There we go. So that's all set up. And then we're going to come back and, have a look at colonizing all these planets. Actually, you might be about to switch. Let's have a check on this planet. Surface 100% for Sith. Yes, finally. So, Dromond Cass. Build me up a colony ship. Yes, we'll go with you. Yeah, let's go with the Sith, because we want to expand the Sith as far as possible and ensure that the Sith race don't just, completely die out. And so there we go. So we'll start building up another colony ship and then expanding. Oh, what on earth? Lots of things. Hostile fleet? Where is a hostile fleet? Oh, it's yous. Yous are going to finally take those down. I'd actually forgotten I'd sent them. Right, so these guys. So let's see, how are we doing for food? 5 food. So you've got plenty. You are going to build up planetary administration. Do we have a symbol of unity? Ethical divergence minus 10%. I'm building those on every single planet because I don't want my people to be diverging. We want to, very much like the Sith, we want to keep everybody, under control. And look at all the big lights show. And so establish communication with the Mon Calamari territories. Yeah, I can see why they've chosen those for the Mon Calamari, but I'd say they're not quite what I would consider a Mon Calamari. Okay, we've lost a ship by the looks of things. Well, that's not great, but you know what? Well, it was only a Claymore Corvette class. That's not, the end of the world. So, you are now going to jump back, and we can now look at maybe moving on to, where is this science ship? So this science ship now is going to, I'm just going to set it up to when it decides to actually do what I wanted it to. Research that project, yep. And then you're going to jump back to, you know what, actually, since you're going that way anyway, so you're going, no, not survey the system, survey that planet, and then go and survey the research project. I think that'll be a good idea, and then, who knows, we might even actually finally get these to actually go and be looking at this area, because this here is going to be a very big area for, expansion and a lot of planetary options that we could move to. So that's going to be the plans at least. And what's this? Oh, Mon Calamari, you're there. Oh, right. They're very, very near us, actually. So I'm going to leave it there for today, I think. So thank you very much for watching. As always, do be sure to hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy the video. I've been Etharal here for EGen, and I shall see you next time.